Hello and welcome to Ballet Fit Flow. I'm Maria Rios Kelly, and this is my low cortisol approach to fitness that blends functional movement and graceful mobility to support your fascia, encourage lymphatic drainage, tone your body, and move stress through, not into, your system. I hope you enjoyed these workouts and that they're useful to you. Today we'll begin with either a band or a towel, also a Pilates ball or a ball if you have it. Puppy is optional. We'll first bring our arms up above us and exhale as we come in to bring our elbows close to our chest, and inhale as we go up, exhale as we go down. You should feel this in your lats or the side of your back. Ensure that you're not hunching. Imagine your belly button going towards your spine. Keep your ribs closed and breathe. Inhale as you go up and exhale as you go down. Clenching those muscles, ensure that the band or the towel is going behind your head. Just imagine your elbows coming behind your back to meet the sides of your back. Good. Now we'll lay that down and stretch out our chest while holding your chest muscles down. Lean your head to one side, slightly looking up. Come back to center and do the same with the opposite side. Try to keep your shoulders down. Good. Now we'll place one hand on the ground and with the opposite hand pull your head towards your shoulder, keeping your opposite shoulder down. Good, and again with the opposite side, pull towards your shoulder. Good, now we'll look towards one knee and pull our head down, keeping our shoulder down. You'll feel this in your trap muscles. And again with the opposite side, keep that shoulder down and stretch. Wonderful. Now we'll pick that band back up. We're going to rotate it to behind our back if you're able. Grab the band with a little bit of tension, and we are just going to lift the band upward, not too high. Be sure not to hunch. Keep your belly button in towards your spine. Close your ribs, like so. And keep that belly button towards your spine. We're going to try to do pull up, which is a ballet technique for breathing. Just try to keep that core and those ribs closed tight. You're going to lift backwards, lift, 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 lift. Wonderful. Now we'll let that band go and come back into a stretch, leaning back on your arms. Stretch your chest upward and come forward and cow, rolling your belly button towards your spine, bringing your shoulders down. And now look up towards the ceiling, bringing your hips forward. Good. Again, we'll grab that band, and now we are just going to keep our arms up and push the band behind us as far as possible. You should feel this in the center of your upper back. Be sure to keep your shoulders down by engaging your lats and engage your core, keeping your ribs together. And now we'll do some little isolation side to side. Just trying to keep your core center, pushing your belly button to the back of your spine. Good, and moving your arms side to side. Keep your shoulders down. Wonderful. Good. Now briefly we're going to loosen up our hips. So have one foot behind you and one foot in front of you. And just gently rock back and forth, trying to push that hip down into the mat. Really trying to loosen up those hips. And again with the opposite side. bring our hands into amba, anabang, and open into alasekon, anabang. Opening and closing our arms from anabang into alasekon, anabang, alasekon. Ensure that your shoulders don't ride up. Engage your core and your back. Lift your chin and try to grow taller as we open and close from alasekon into anabang. Good. Now we'll come from anba, anabang into ango and bring one arm down and one arm up. Into fourth position arms, alternating up and down. Just continuing, focusing on your posture. Keep your shoulders down, core engaged. You can even tilt your head, practicing our head positions. Shoulders down, chin up. Just a few more. Now we'll come back to amba, anabang, ango. Open, down, and come back up into ango. Sending our arms down behind us into ango. We should feel this in our lats. Keep your shoulders down, core engaged. And gracefully come up and down, up and down. Inhale as you come up and exhale as you go down. Good, just a few more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Wonderful. We're going to stretch forward, looking back behind us. Forward, come to center, and again, forward, the opposite direction. Good, extend your arms, look behind you, extend, really stretch, good. One more time, stretch, good. Now we'll look forward while stretching behind us. Stretch and look forward, slightly tilting your head for that elegant, graceful movement. Come to center and stretch outward, leading with your wrists and letting your fingers extend. Good. Again, keep your core engaged and really feel that twist in your core as you alternate. Wonderful. We'll come back and go from alasekon to allonge. Alasekon, extend into allonge. Again, alasekon, have your arms slightly curved like you're hugging a big teddy bear. You should feel this in your lats to keep your shoulders down and extend. Extend your arms out into allonge. Ensure that you keep your elbows up and engaged, but not above your shoulders. Into alasekon, allonge, alasekon, allonge. Just elegantly. Do you feel the burn? I definitely do. Ensure that your shoulders are down and that your elbows don't fall too low. Just keep them engaged and up. Having your wrist turned towards the center and then down towards the mat. Alasekon, allonge. Alasekon, allonge. Shake out your elbows a little bit. And when you're ready, we'll lie face down on the mat. Good, now we will lay down on our stomachs. Have your hands in a triangle position like so. Don't give any strength to your neck. We're just going to push up through our hands using our back to bring us upward. You should feel this in your mid to lower back. Try not to use your arms, but really lift yourself up with your lower back and come back down, up. Exhale as you go down and inhale as you come up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Be sure to keep your feet planted to the mat. You can have them shoulder width apart or whatever is comfortable for you. Down and up, down and up. Good. Now, if this is causing you any pain, only go as far as you are able and take breaks where needed. I'll come back down and up. Good job. Now we'll place our hands palms down behind us, arms extended. We're going to lift our arms to behind our hips and just pretend that there's a ball behind you that you're squeezing close. Lift your body upwards and squeeze. Good. Now we'll bring our arms above us into Angul, and we will alternate up and down just slightly. Have your head facing the mat, keep your legs planted into the mat, and use your back strength to hold the position while alternating up and down. Good. Now come back into child's pose and give a nice stretch of your spine. Good, and we'll go to one side and lean into that side stretch. Good, we'll come to the other side and stretch. Wonderful. We'll now begin our lower body portion. We'll begin with our legs together and point. We'll do turn out, parallel, turn out, parallel, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. We'll give some ankle circles. Outward and then switching inward. Ensure that your thighs are together. Good. Do coupe, passe, coupe, passe, coupe, passe, coupe, passe, dégagé, flex, point, return, coupe, passe, coupe, passe. Ankle, knee, flex, return to point. We'll do that again. Ensure that your toe is pointed and that there's a straight line from your ankle to your toe. Lift your leg with the strength of your stomach. Good, now we'll lift and point, flex, point, flex, point. Again, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, return. Wonderful, now we'll come up into Angul and stretch down to your toes, touch and up. Again, Angul, touch and up, down, touch and up. Give strength to your thighs so that your knees do not bend. Good, allongé, down. Now we'll come to the side and we'll do the same. Coupe, passe, coupe, passe, coupe, passe, coupe, passe. Good. Ensure that your hips are aligned forward and that you're giving strength to your side glute. flex and uncloche, forward and back. We're swinging forward and back while keeping our torso in the same place. Good. Clench your glute and your abs to bring your leg back and forth. Wonderful. Now we'll turn out and go up, turn in, go forward, out, up, in, backward while our foot is pointed. Good. Point, backward, up, forward, point up, backwards, turn out up, parallel forward, up, back, up, forward, up, back, up, and forward. Now we will flex, and again uncloche, swinging our leg forward and back, keeping our upper body stable. As always, grow taller and stabilize yourself with your bottom leg. Good. Point and return. Wonderful. Now we'll do the same with the opposite leg. Ensure that your supporting elbow is aligned with your shoulder. Try not to hunch, but as always, grow taller and stabilize yourself with your opposite arm planted on the mat, as well as your supporting leg. Coupe, passe, coupe, passe, coupe, passe, coupe, passe. Good. Ensure that your hips are aligned forward and that you're giving strength to your side glute. Now we'll flex and uncloche, forward and back. We're swinging forward and back while keeping our torso in the same place. Good. Clench your glute and your abs to bring your leg back and forth. Wonderful. Now we'll turn out and go up, turn in, go forward, out, up, in, backward while our foot is pointed. Good. Point, backward, up, forward, point up, backwards, turn out up, parallel forward, up, back, up, forward, up, back, up, and forward. Now we will flex. And again, uncloche, swinging our leg forward and back, keeping our upper body stable. As always, grow taller and stabilize yourself with your bottom leg. Good. Point and return. Now we'll begin our stretching portion. Have one leg out in front of you. Come into hango and reach down with your foot pointed. Now we'll flex our foot and grab our toes. Imagine that our leg is growing longer through our heel. Good. We'll come in into the opposite leg. Point, come up into hango. Stretch forward. Keeping your legs straight if possible, flex and pull your foot back. Imagine again that your leg is growing longer through your heel. Bring your chest forward. Try not to hunch too much. Good. Now we'll come into a straddle. We'll lean forward as much as possible without pain. Don't worry about opening your legs up too wide. Only go as far as you are able. Keep your feet flexed or neutral and bounce up and down onto your elbows. And we'll roll our hips back and forth into a cat-cow. Good. Flex your feet for a stronger stretch. Good. And then we'll lean to one side, leveraging our lower elbow. Look up, and again with your elbow in towards your knee, looking up and side stretch. again, leaning onto your elbows, giving a little bounce, and just really feeling out where you're tight, and try to go as low as possible. Good. Now we'll grab our ball. We're going to roll forward and back, forward and back. Only go as far as you are able. The more you practice this, the easier it will become. Just remember to breathe and know that you're capable. Good. Now we're going to come into Z sit. Ensure that both of your hips are planted. Take the ball to one side and roll to your wrist and then up to your fingertips with one arm coming up above you. Look towards the ball and lean, keeping both hips on the ground. Lean, go as far as you're able and hold. Come back up and we'll do the same with the opposite side. Switching the position of your legs, keeping both hips on the mat. Ready? We will push the ball towards our wrist and up towards our fingertips. Lean, lean, come up, lean and hold. Good. Now we'll come back up. Wonderful. Now we'll stack our ankles on top of our knees. We're going to lean forward, leading with your chest, and really feel that stretch in our hip, in the back of our legs. If you're able, you can plant your hands on the ground and drop onto your elbows. Now we'll stack our knees over each other, holding our feet. This is a good time to massage your arches, the bottoms of your feet. Then we'll come undone and do the same with the opposite leg. If it feels right, you can cat-cow into the stretch. Just really feel where you yourself are tight and try to loosen it up. Breathe into the stretches as always. Try to grow taller. Now we'll stack our knees. And again, lean forward, keeping both of your hips on the mat. If you need to wiggle into the stretch, that's okay as well. Good. As always, breathe. Okay, now we'll come undone. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's workout. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again for another workout.